Do you think that today the judgment of coming from that rags to riches is way less than before? Before, people used to try to hide that story a lot more, right? Like today, people are more open about it.
I think today everyone wants a struggle story. Even people who don't have a struggle,
They make
they
it up.
are making a story, a struggle story of some very weird thing. So I think today everything is about having a struggle. And I'm fine. My kids don't have one. Your child will not have one.
But financial struggle is the most obvious struggle that is
Obvious
there,
and
no?
the most difficult one, because then you are not free to pursue what you want. It's only about getting through that day or getting through that month. That's why I say I can understand when people come from outside to Bombay and they have a anger about Nepo children or whatever. I can understand where that
Why it's
anger
coming.
comes from, because for them, they are only struggling to pay the rent of that month or to have some food. So for them, their struggle seems to be very frivolous.
You've spoken about when your dad's films flopped.
Yeah.
Do you think that that had any kind of, were you old enough obviously to understand, the repercussions that happen with something like that, or the way you saw career and the way you saw money?
I was only some 5 or 6 years old, and I was a very, very spoiled, pampered child till then. But I saw the repercussions over the years. And I don't blame the industry for it, because it happens in every industry. If you are a failure, people are not coming to you. When people say Bollywood is very kathor, no, life is only kathor.
No, success sells. That
Correct,
is what it
correct.
is.
So you have to make sure that you don't get affected either by the success or by the failure. So I think that over the years I understood, and I understood why my dad took to alcohol and why he was, because at that time as a child you're getting traumatized and you cannot bring any friend home.
But how difficult was it to be in a place that was so uncertain, right? Like with somebody
No,
who
it
was struggling with
Sanya,
addiction.
I'm telling you, it was uncertain. So we had a whole floor, and then we started selling flats. And then finally we came to a one hall and one bedroom, from like 5 bedrooms and huge hall and all, which he couldn't sell because it was my mom's name.
They were,
She
they were separated
left, took
already.
us with us and left. So that hall in the afternoon was given to the people to come and play cards. So everyone used to put 5 rupees ka kitty and 30 rupees, 6 or 7, 30, 35. That was it. In that 35 rupees, you had to buy the milk for the next day, the whatever little bhaji. It was day to day, and my dad's quarter or half bottle, whatever. So if they didn't come to play for whatever reason, there was no milk the next day, and it was literally that
Hand to mouth.
that much. So it was really, I've seen if 2 extra people came, it was fun. Like, oh, now we'll get mutton.
See, like the same thing was, I have seen when I used to travel, my parents used to eat like one meal a day, one big meal that used to get breakfast for free in the hotel.
Correct.
So that I could eat 3 meals.
For your practice
so I
and
could
everything,
play.
yeah.
When we used to go for juniors, there is so
and the house
uncertain.
was to be, it's a very depressive place to
100%, yeah.
come back. So I used to, when I went to college, we had to shift back with my dad, and my dad is lovely. But to see him like that, and I can smell alcohol whenever I go somewhere, even it's in a car. I know that smell so well, it triggers a childhood memory for me.
Is that why you're so averse to it, you think?
No, now though I still have it once in a way at
very
a
rare,
party. Yeah,
very
very
rare.
rarely, because I know that I'm not going to get addicted to it. So I used to keep staying in college till 6:30, 7 in the
Just so
evening.
you didn't have to come
so
home.
that I didn't want to just come back home. So I think that whole now calling people over and having these get-togethers and feeding is all because we never got to do it in childhood.